Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to another episode of Study Arabic with Adnan. If you haven't, make sure you like, comment and subscribe, because we've got so much more different type of content coming out that's related to you as a student, or if you want to study. If you want to study, these videos for you. If you're not, then please just swipe, because you're not really going to get benefit from this. So today we're talking about why study abroad, the benefits of studying abroad and the opportunities. So this video is well sought after by many people. I haven't seen any of these videos on the internet. A lot of people are just rambling, but they're not really giving you like the true benefit of why it's important to study abroad. So today I'm going to give you some key points. Look forward to when thinking, how can it benefit me and what opportunities is there? You'll see it all today. Everything will be explained. Why study abroad? Why I studied abroad? Because me personally, I didn't feel like I was learning Arabic correctly in the UK. And that's not to take away from any teacher. That's just to say me personally, I didn't feel like I was benefiting. I was studying Arabic for a long time, but I couldn't have a proper conversation with someone and be able to express myself correctly. Now, some people be like, it's your fault because you're a student, you should, try your hardest. But it's hard in a culture where the main language that you're going to be speaking is English. It's difficult because everyone I'm speaking to is going to be English. Even to an Arabic teacher, you will speak English. The number one benefit of studying abroad is cultural immersion. Now, what do we mean when we say cultural immersion? What we mean by cultural immersion is being put in an environment where you have to embrace speaking Arabic. And for me, that was one of the key benefits for me personally, being put in an environment and being able to adapt to their cultural expectations and stuff like that. Because you learn more than just Arabic out here, you learn adab as well, because the people out here have very good adab. So the way they speak to you, the way they treat you, they're very polite and they're very nice people and they're very helpful people. Jordanians, they're very, very helpful people. So the cultural immersion of being immersed into someone else's culture, for me personally, is probably one of the most biggest things. You get to live in a new country, you get to find new friends, you get to learn the local foods, prices, everything. So it's a cultural immersion of yourself and learning not just the Arabic, but learning how they live, and it's good. You learn invaluable lessons that you will never get from being away learning. Number two is educational enhancement. Now, what do we mean when we say educational enhancement? Educational enhancement, it means this in simple words. It means that in different countries, they have different teaching methods. So them teaching methods that you learn here might be good for you, might not be good for you, but you will learn new ones, exposed to a new kind of teaching. And that means that these teachers will have to adapt to you the same way you have to adapt to them. And that's really good. So I think the educational enhancements is really good, because other countries are way in front of what you think the UK is. Everyone thinks the UK is in front of everything, but we're not. We're really behind in the way that we teach. It's one-sided, one way. And in other countries, they teach you different methods, especially when you're coming out there to learn and study. It's really good. Personal growth. Number three is personal growth. Living in a country that is not yours and that you're not used to, it builds character. You're going to build character. When you see lizards on the wall, when you see scorpions, when you see snakes, when you see cats acting like foxes, it will change you a little bit. It will have an effect on you, especially when you're living alone. You have to cook by yourself, you have to wash by yourself, you have to do everything by yourself. A lot of people in the UK are so comfortable. Either they got their wife, or they got their mother, or they got their family members. Out here, you're all alone, so it grows now that you grow in your personal development program. You grow as a student, you grow as a person, and you grow as just, as a Muslim. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's one of the biggest benefits that you can get, is the personal growth that you'll get. You learn a lot about yourself. When you're like by yourself in solitude, whether you're with your friends or not, when you're by yourself, you will learn a lot about yourself. You'll be like, raw, I like this, I like that. I don't like when there's too much noise, I don't like this. You will properly get to know yourself, because it's a personal development thing, and you will learn how you learn and what works for you personally, because when you're going to another country to study, you are choosing it. So you choose your destiny at this moment. You don't choose it completely, but I mean, you choose it to a certain extent, as in you've picked up yourself to go. You could have studied in the UK, so you've made life. You've gone for that journey. People think that it's just like learning the language. It's more than just learning the language. You learn a lot about yourself in general. So it's personal development. Number 4, which I would say is very, very important, is expanding your network. Now, have you ever heard that saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know? That is the same with studying abroad. You might meet an international student that in 5 years from now, both of you two, by connecting on WhatsApp, he has a product, he sends you the products, and you sell them in whatever country you are. Now you're business partners. Now you've got an international business where you fly out to see him in this other country, and you lot are going around doing things together, and you've got business partners. So I think expanding your network is important, especially having a worldwide network. Do you know how important it is to have a worldwide network? Having brothers, like I've got friends now in China, I've got friends in Gambia, I've got friends in Jordan, I've got friends in Malaysia and Indonesia, and I've met all these people just by being an international student. All the people that I've met have been beneficial on my journey, meaning that they bring a benefit to my life, as in if I was to, whatever I'm wanting to get into after this, they will be able to aid me. I know someone who's a Quran teacher for men, Quran teacher for women, an Arabic teacher for men, Arabic teacher for women. I know a brother that is good at giving lessons, he's good at speaking. Do you know what I'm saying? I know another brother that wants to build a mosque. I want to help him build a mosque. So now that's another opportunity for me. So it's expanding your network is so important. Nobody ever speaks about expanding your network is probably the most important thing in this world. They say it's not what you know, it's who you know. And because you're both students, you don't know where he's going to end up and you don't know where you're going to end up. You both can benefit each other, and it's always good to have that in your head. Career opportunities. Now you might think career opportunities, how? Career opportunities open because once you learn another language and you become fluent in it, guess what? That's 2 languages under your belt. For me personally, I can speak English and I can speak Arabic. That means that if I was to get a job, I could get a job in a place where an airport, or this and that and that and this, because I'll be able to communicate with the foreigners and the people of that country. That is important because there's some people, when they're working, their English is very limited. So when you're speaking to people, they'll be like, oh, get Adnan, he can speak better. So this is where you start to come in very well, and this is where career opportunities open. Learn another language, you learn something called problem solving, because you problem solve a lot inside of your mind to express yourself. So it's problem solving, and a lot of jobs want to pick up people that they can cross culture very easy. They understand other people's cultures, because there's a lot of people in Britain, let's be honest, they don't even understand other people's cultures. They'll see people doing something and think they're weird and started to like judge them or have preconceived thoughts of them. As for somebody who studies abroad, you learn other people's cultures, which makes you more enhanced and more adept to understand a person's culture. So there's certain things that you wouldn't do, and that's what some employers are looking for, as well as being able to speak. Speaking is one aspect, but being able to communicate and understand the people is another aspect, and speak. So yeah, I think that one there is career opportunities is definitely, and you're going to learn some skills here that you would never learn by studying in the UK. Like just skills in general, like thick skin. Some people might learn thick skin. You know, people always trying to say bad things to them, they learn thick skin. So yeah, that's another benefit. If you're watching this right now and you like the episode that we're doing about the benefits of studying abroad, then please make sure that you subscribe. Yeah, it's important that you subscribe to see the newest content that we do and more tips for students of knowledge and just following the journey as well. So please like and comment and subscribe. Thank you so much. So now we've done the 5 benefits, let's go to opportunities. What opportunities is there for somebody who wants to study abroad? Let's be honest. The first one is scholarships, bro. You can get a scholarship. Some people don't even know this, because what we think in the UK is that you only can study in the UK. And the UK is a bump. I don't know how much it is, but I know it's a bump right now. Whatever the price of the university is, it's a bump. So imagine you want to study, but it's too expensive for you. But there's a cheaper method that the UK will fund for you abroad. That's more probably better for you. So why don't you go abroad and study? It's a scholarship now. So now you've not only got a scholarship, you've opened up a new door for yourself. You've got a scholarship, you know, an apprenticeship that you're in another country learning. So yeah, man, that's an opportunity. Another opportunity is traveling. Something that a lot of people don't talk about, traveling. Do you know how amazing it feels to travel? Like, I got holidays on holiday. So I'm studying, but I can go on a holiday right now. I can go to a place called Wadi Rum, which is the desert, and go and chill in the desert for 2-3 days. And that's a holiday. A lot of people can't do that. I could actually go to Saudi if I want to right now. I can go to a place called Aqaba. I can go to Philistine. There's so many. I can go to Lebanon. From here, I can go anywhere. It's 1 hour to Egypt from here. 1 hour. 1 hour on the plane. So imagine I can have holidays here. So on the weekend, I could just say, you know what, I'm going away for the weekend. It opens up the door to traveling. That's an opportunity that you wouldn't have got if you were stuck in the UK. You'd have to pay a lot of money for a flight to go somewhere, and it's hard to get back. Do you understand? And you have to come back and reset yourself. It's hard. So that's another opportunity, traveling. And trust me, when you travel as a student, it really makes you feel like you achieved something. Going to another country and studying and living for a little while, it really does have a great effect on your mood, your personality. It makes you feel better inside that you've actually tried to go out and achieve something for yourself. So traveling is very important. It's a big opportunity that will open up different doors as well. Access to cutting edge technology. I keep saying to people, stop believing that the UK have the best technology. They don't. Let me just put it out there, they don't. There's other countries that have better technology. Out here, it's hot outside, but when you step into the building, it's cool. What is that? I don't understand. How did they create the building? I don't know. But it must have been created in a good way. So there's more cutting edge technology out here. And because we're close to Asia, well, I'd say we're in Asia, we're in the Middle East. Asia has the best technology. I hope you lot know that. Asia has the best technology. Don't let these people fool you. They got the best phones, they got the best everything. They even got AirPods that we don't even know about, that are sick. You know what I'm saying? Not just Apple, it's not just Apple out here, there's different technologies because you're exposed to different things, exposed to better cameras, exposed to everything. And everything's a little bit cheaper out here for them prices because a lot of people might not be into it as much as they are in the UK and have the funds to actually achieve this goal. So these are the opportunities and the benefits of studying abroad. And I really do, if you have benefited or liked this video, please drop a like and subscribe, please. And share the video with some friends, man. Maybe someone else needs to hear this. Take care. And until the next one, Assalamu alaikum.